Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Luxury Newbie. Today's video is about a bag from the fashion house of Louis Vuitton, the Pochette Metis, which has now become a very popular bag among luxury bag lovers around the world. And it is not that easy to get your hands on one of these bags, but it's at the same time, it is not impossible to get one. All you need to do is call their hotline and request the bag, and they will make one available for you as soon as possible once they get one in the store. And they can ship it directly to your home, or you can go into the store and pick it up if you would like to. Now, today's review will not be a typical review where I just go over the measurements, the dimensions, how many compartments it has, what it looks like, what it's made of, because that has been addressed in several other reviews done by a lot of amazing YouTubers out there. Today, I would simply like to go over the things that I love and the things that I hate about this bag. The first thing that I love about this bag is how understated it is. If you walk into a place, odds are nobody will notice or recognize your bag or identify it as a luxury handbag that is expensive or, too flashy. And I really love that about this bag. I think that just allows me to enjoy it so much more. You can wear it to the grocery store or to your kid's school for a parent-teacher conference, and you will just look elegant, but not trying to show off, which I really like about this bag, is how understated it is. The second thing I really love about this bag is the fact that being a crossbody with a flap and at the same time having the top handle. The reason I love having this top handle here isn't just for the looks, although it is a gorgeous detail, but it is because having a top handle to pick your bag up from saves the bag from being pinched every single time you need to grab the bag off of your passenger seat to get out of your car, or simply just to lift it off of the table, because that is the main reason why Chanel opted out for a double flap instead of a single flap years back, is because all of the bags were becoming pointy at the top and just got disformed and lost their structure and their shape over the years. Having a top handle saves your bag from being pinched every single time you need to pick it up. The third thing I love about this bag is that it has several compartments, so you don't have to fuss around too much while trying to retrieve items from your bag. The interior is made of canvas. Of course, if you get the monogram version, then your interior will be, or like the other reverse monogram, your interior will be made of the microfiber, which is also very luxurious. But I love the canvas just because it is so carefree. The stripes that go down are just so classic to Louis Vuitton, and I think they're so edgy. And at the same time, you don't have to worry about scratching the interior of your bag with your keys or any other things you might just be throwing into your bag. They do have a very functional pocket at the back of the Pochette Metis. Now, I don't really use this pocket too much just because of the way it sits up against your body when you're wearing it crossbody. It just puts this up against you, and so it's not the easiest thing in the world to get into. And so I just don't use it that much. And the last thing I want to mention about this bag is, of course, that it has an adjustable strap, and so you're not confined to just one length. You can change it according to your preference. Now, the things that I don't like about this bag are how it sometimes tips over. You know, if it's not stuffed properly, or if you have your things inside and they're not kind of balanced out, it may tip over when you place it on the table. But I don't think that that happens too often, and so it is not really that big of a turnoff for this bag. Another thing that I would like to mention about this bag is how it is not that big of a bag. So for that price point, which is around, I want to say maybe $2,000 in the US, depending on what type of material you're getting it in, it's not that spacious. So if you want to carry your whole house and the kitchen sink, this will not be the right bag for you. But if you're trying to find a bag that is very functional, very versatile, it has a new look to it, different from just the regular Neverfulls and Speedies that we see all the time, which of course are gorgeous, but the Pochette Metis does look different, then you could sacrifice a little bit of that capacity for the sake of a crossbody flap bag that looks very nice and is currently very popular, and I find to be very, very functional. Another thing I would like to mention about this bag is that it is 1/3 of the price, roughly, of a Chanel Jumbo. Now, I will bring another bag to the table just for the sake of comparing the two flap bags from the two fashion houses side by side. Now, I know they're not really in the same category, and so it's not really a fair comparison. Like I said, the Pochette Metis is roughly 1/3 the price of the Chanel Jumbo, but I do think that there is some merit to this comparison, and that is for the following reasons. One, they are both flap bags from two fashion houses, so if you're on the market for a good flap bag, and of course you're in love with the gorgeous Chanel Jumbo in caviar leather, but you're not ready to spend that amount of money on a bag, then I seriously think you should consider this bag. It is a very strong contender in the category of flap bags. And just to do a quick comparison between both of them, I will show you how much each of them fits and how you can place your items in there to get the most use out of your Pochette Metis. So when I first got my bag home, I just tried to move all the regular items that I carry in my larger size bags into the Pochette Metis, and of course I was stumped because the first thing that went in was my full-size wallet, and bam, half of your bag capacity is gone just by putting your full-size wallet in there. So I quickly had to downsize from my full-size Louis Vuitton Sarah wallet in the Damier Ebene to something similar, which is the mini pochette, also in the same print, just because I love how the Damier Ebene goes with the pink color. I think they look gorgeous together. So I downsized from my full-size wallet to the mini pochette, and automatically I just saved a ton of space. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't really miss my full-size wallet too much. So I think I should make a note to self in the future, invest more in small leather goods that serve the same purpose that the full-size wallets do. I never really miss my full-size wallet that much, and so I think in the future I will be purchasing more of the smaller size wallets, and you know, maybe from Louis Vuitton or from other fashion houses. They have the same purpose, but they save tons of space in your bag. Next, just because I have a toddler, I like to throw in a diaper, one of these refillable baby wipe pouches, a little zippy coin purse that has some coins in there. Some sunglasses on the top. There's still tons of room. Also, a phone can go right down into the back pocket very comfortably, no problem. And it's not lost among your things. And of course your car keys can go in there as well. And there's still tons of room on the top if you would like to fit more items in here. So surprisingly, it does work as a mommy bag, and it's not an Everfull, which I love. So I think it is safe to say that these two bags, although they are worlds apart, they are very similar in many ways. If you are on the market for a flap bag that is functional and versatile, both of them go crossbody, both of them fit relatively the same amount of items, but for 1/3 of the price of a Chanel flap, you can get your Pochette Metis, and it is very much understated compared to your Chanel flap, which is a very flashy bag, and I think that is a plus for the Pochette Metis. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in my next video.